from the gun. Turning on the jets. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Runs through a tackle. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. The Bruin uniforms look pretty, but don't let it fool you. They'll stick their face in the fan and run it tough like a Freeman McNeil used to.
Okay, a good pull. Freeman McNeil, I don't remember him, but I do remember a guy like Maurice Jones-Drew, who's a little bowling ball and just ran physical, and just finding those guys that you can feature in your offense.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Zings it complete to the right. Fighting off the defender. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
And the Bruins in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
The option look. Now the pitch. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down. Makes a catch, first down, and maybe a lot more. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. The Bruins will snap it on first and 10. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4 at second and 14. Looking to fire. Got the big tight end on the corner route. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, UCLA!
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly.
Fucking missed
like
him.
a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
What was that play I did the other day?
Offense in a bunch formation. Quarterback making checks. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
And that goes down to the incompletion.
That's pretty funny what the announcer said.
The QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously he's outside the tackle box, as he knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
And the Bruins racing to the line in the hurry up. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch. Not able to do it there, so really nice tactic by the defense.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Scrambling away. Had to throw it before he wanted.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
This offense has already converted once on fourth down. Can they do it again? This defense will try to keep everything in front. On fourth down, trying to find his man. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
And that is a big-time drop right there. Fourth down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the first down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk.
There he goes. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Bruins can really attack on this second and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Woods. And the Bruins will have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the first down, and they better get ready because you can tell they're right back on the ball to run another play.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating a loss on first down.
Motion from the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19.
You all playing?
The Bruins have pushed it inside the 20. Quarterback
Wait,
adjusting the pattern.
Andy, you're playing with them?
To the air, it's
I forgot you could do threes.
on the run, still looking. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it. So he tried to create, he tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense, and now we have fourth down.
They've already failed to convert on 4th down once in the first quarter. Doesn't stop them from trying it here. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Bruins trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Finds his big tight end. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Direct snap. Defense falls on the ball.
There's no way that happened.
What a play by the defense. With their backs against the wall in a goal line type situation, they're able to force a fumble and jump on it. That is how you change momentum in a game.
This drive will start at the 6-yard line. They'll give it to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Dropping back, it's Iamaleava.
Oh,
Fires to the tight end. Across the 25, he's got room.
how's the tight end about
And
open?
they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle was finally made.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around and make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense creating the tackle for a loss on 1st down.
Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Going to swing it on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Thomas. Wide open spaces. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a 1st down.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Back to pass. He's got it down the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Throws for the tight end. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From on the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Man, just find ways to find the big fellas. Those big tight ends are huge targets for the quarterbacks. The throws are usually in between the numbers. That makes it pretty easy. Usually sure-handed guys like that just come across the field, make plays for you.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He's got it, first down and more. And the Bruins get it past the sticks. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the threes. We need sixes.
The Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not. And if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him, or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. This defense wants to bring some pressure. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Looking to throw on third and goal. Those two failed to
that
make
should
the
have been an
connection. It's
interception.
an incomplete pass.
That
Done
should
a
have
nice
been a
job
fucking
marching the football
interception.
down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You throw an incomplete on third down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now the lead is even bigger. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Off-play action on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Bears the pressure. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. Bringing the heat. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
On the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened.
He's loose. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Bruins will hustle to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Buying some time. Hit as he throws. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup.
This guy just is so comfortable running routes, and he has such a good feel for those soft spots on defense there. They're playing zone coverage, so he's able to find that pocket, make it easy on his quarterback, and they pick up the first down.
Here comes the heat. A strike downfield. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. They want to run it left here. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bruins!
And that's a touchdown this offense absolutely had to have to keep it to a one-possession game before going in at halftime. That touchdown is going to do wonders for this team's confidence.
The offense burns its 3rd and final
No.
timeout of the half. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. To throw, it's Iamaleava. Under fire. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. And the flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. It's in. Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that, after a couple completions back-to-back-to-back, almost throws a pick.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive.
Fiend.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete.
Listen, end of the first half, that's exactly what you want to do. You don't care about the incompletion. You're chucking that thing up, trying to make a big play, trying to get the Hail Mary.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Scanning the field, it's Iamaleava. Looking left. Makes a connection. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. And it's no good. He missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. The Bruins will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
No. car B.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Throwing on the run. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
The sure hands, it's Robinson. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy...
He's got it along the sideline. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. He'll try to do it himself. Touchdown, UCLA! And that one will give him the lead.
He doesn't need anything to be open. He just makes it happen himself. Hey, I'm going to call a pass. Yeah, I want to throw the ball down the field. Oh, it's not open? Okay, I'm just going to pull it down, make it happen, take it to the house. What a scramble by the quarterback.
No.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. And the Bruins headed quickly to the line. More precision throws from this Bruin quarterback, much like a Rick Neuheisel used to play.
Just pinpoint accurate. Put the ball right where you want to. You think about Troy Aikman, you think about some of those other great names in UCLA history.
The Bruins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Working the big fella downfield and outside. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up first and goal. Now the toss. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Tight ends are supposed to be the quarterback's security blanket, especially down here in the red zone, and that time, he just dropped it.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wants to change this route. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Complete to the left. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep. And that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy passing catch.
And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
From what?
Wants to keep it in the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught. But how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target?
What'd you do?
They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40.
So what do you do then?
Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. That's caught. It's Matthews. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They're throwing for it on fourth down. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
Great coverage.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The UCLA offense is back on the field ready to go to work. The defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. Lost, the defense is wide open. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game.
I'm not going to lie. I lost you after 8 a.m.
Closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to...
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high.
Are you close with your brother?
Little touch pass to the receiver. And he
I'm close with
had
my
a
brother.
chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Bro.
And the Bruins need
Or your
a
cousin
massive
Andrew, bro.
jump play to move the sticks here on third down.
No, not you, the other one.
He's looking downfield to throw. Oh, they're after him. And he's going to be stopped
Did you
just
get him,
short of the
Kings?
first down. He tried to get it on his own.
And that's the money down, man. Fourth down, you just have to have it.
Wait, Andrew, you
somehow,
came with us to
some way. You're
Canes,
calling
right?
a pass play, you're trying to get it through the air, nothing open downfield, and he just takes over.
Oh.
He just tucks the ball and runs, goes and
Yeah, I
gets
am.
it. Great job, great decision-making by the quarterback on that play.
Looks as if they're going to pass on a chance to take the lead with the field
That's
goal
what I
and
said
go
to the
for it on
cop.
fourth down. Has to get there to move the sticks. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it.
Nice job by the defense on fourth down.
No, you didn't,
blowing
bro.
up, getting
Me?
physical, stopping the run, shutting down that fourth down play. Really
You
good
didn't,
job
bro.
by this
Come on.
defense.
Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. Finds the tight end. And
Like,
this
bro,
dude
like,
is doing work. He's now over 150 yards receiving, Jesse.
He's like the new age tight end, isn't he, Reese? I mean, he's a guy that can get in a three-point stance. He can flex out. He can play the split end position. He can play receiver. There's nothing this tight end
yeah,
cannot
he
do
was
in the
ready,
passing.
bro. He was ready to make the news.
Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize off getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the
Yeah,
opponent's mistake.
are you the kids? Are you the kids with the fireworks?
To the air on
Nah,
second
but I got
down.
this. Ba,
Throws
ba,
for
ba.
the tight end. Got him downfield. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance
Yeah.
at the 37.
Yo,
Time
Andy,
winding
bro.
down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Tosses it incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage,
Cap.
but that time the
No, you
defense
wouldn't,
was
Andrew.
in
Like,
zone.
I think
and
you
they did
hate
a
too
really
much,
nice
bro.
job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end.
It's with me.
He'll try it again on second.
Yeah, but like,
10.
I'm not trying to like
Connection to
go
the right.
through fucking
They
obstacle
get him down,
course
and
to get
that'll
to
be the
your
final
car.
play of the third period.
I mean, it is, bro, but like sometimes like
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking to throw again. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a
that
few on that
completion.
completion. Backed up now, here's second and
come
long.
in the game, in the game. Yeah, like
Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. Fires into the end zone. Just
bro, you
threw
couldn't
that
close
one
the door.
way too far.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quick completion on the out. Touchdown, Bruins! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Yeah, and a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
Buys a little extra time. Pass is incomplete. They can't convert the two, and the lead stays at 5. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
what the hell?
He's going to take a chance from midway in
What
this
the hell,
end
bro?
zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as this drive from their own 15. Motion from the back. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. They'll go with a direct snap. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Gets it to him on the screen. Open space at the 25. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. The Bruins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He might want another play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in, it's Robinson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And the Bruins want to pick up the tempo. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it on the outside. Touchdown, UCLA! They move on top here in the 4th.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Curious call here as they line up for an onside kick with the lead in a one-possession game in the 4th. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. Just a short pass to the tight end. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
Man, this quarterback has been dialed in all game long. He's making outstanding decisions, and he's been so accurate throwing the football. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
Wants to throw on first down. Pressure coming. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
Wants to fire on second down. He's got the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Turning it on. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Bruins! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. He has been surgical. precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw. It's Iamaleava. Rushes on him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make some.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Oh, man, and that's a big interception late in this game. And listen, I know you're trying to go vertical with the 4 verts, but so did the defense. Great job staying deep, playing the football in the air, and forcing the ginormous turnover.
Looking downfield on first down. Lets it fly. He caught it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly. Scores on the sneak.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked.
There he goes. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. First down for this offense. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
And that is the exact opposite what this defense wants. When you have the lead, you can't give up an explosive play or back-to-back explosive plays. Play the coverage where you've got multiple eyes on the quarterback, dropping back, not giving up the big play.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Trying to bowl his way in. Touchdown, UCLA! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Just over a minute and a half to play as they line up for the onside kick in what is likely their last gasp in this game. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. UCLA will go back to work on offense. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to...
Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Leaves it with the back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Great job of timing the blitz and calling it at a perfect moment when the offense was going to drop back and throw. They're able to get to him, hit him. They don't get the sack, but they do affect his accuracy, and it falls incomplete.
Got his man. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Dances away. Now he's looking into the middle. And here's the 3rd interception of the night.
Well, they're running 4 verticals down the field, and the quarterback's just hoping one of those matchups can win. But you got to give the defense credit. They were ready for it on the back end, and that is a massive interception late in this game with the score so close.
Huge interception. The 2-minute drill a lot of times decides the football game. And this defense, man, you could tell they were ready for 4 verts. They played deep. They read the quarterback's eyes. They break on the football, and they probably end this football game.
The Bruins enter the final minute with the lead. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll go right back to him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And I think a lot of people are going to look at that drive, and first of all, the drive was awful. They're all going to look at the drive and say it was awful, but how about the giving up on 3rd down? I mean, you got 3rd and long, you try to sneak a run in, and this drive, this possession, it was disastrous for the offense, and now you just hope you have enough space to get a punt.
And the Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. Now, if you're really worried about the block, I guess you could think about taking the safety here in the free kick. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. It'll go out of bounds. Depends on where they spot it, but looks as if it'll be around the 45. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with a W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. now time to select your team. Would you prefer to take time to figure out where? Now for the fun part. Here, now is time to choose your coach's archetype. Your starting choices are motivator, recruiter, and tactician. What's most important to you? Maximizing player development, acquiring new talent, or putting your team in the best position to win?
We can play Clash quick.
Congratulations. It's time to sign your first coaching contract. Now pay attention.
What the hell?